Hey there, guys. It's Angelo. Just trying to keep you guys updated with what's going on. Um, it's the day before Thanksgiving, so we're just hanging out. I'm kind of just chilling, just thinking about, the things that are up and coming, and hopefully having a good time tomorrow with family. I'll try to make sure to keep you guys updated with that as best as possible, if I can. And with that being said, if you could do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you know, let me know if you like the video, let me know if you don't, leave a comment, all that good stuff. It helps me to understand what direction to move with in the channel. And with that being said, just trying to build this, understand, what works, what doesn't work, and you know, move from there. So with that being said, let's just get into it. I'm not sure right now if the camera is like a little tilted or not because it's currently on my lap. Um, I still don't have like a great setup or anything, so I'm kind of relying on, you know, laptop balancing in the lap. Um, Still, which isn't the most stable thing, and I am just hanging out, um, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do tonight because I have the option of lifting weights. Obviously, I'm gonna do my wall ball eventually, um, but then there's also, do I want to do more cardio? Um, and then again, I could do all of those realistically. I think I have enough time, so depending on how fast I'm able to get all that done. Um, Gonna do some jump rope. We'll see. That stuff kicks your butt really quick, depending on how tired my upper body is. You know, may dictate how, um, I guess the speed of it, and also how coordinated I'm gonna be. Um, you'd be surprised when you're jumping. If when you have your arms out all the way to the side, extended, and you're just, you're rolling your wrists, right? And you're just doing little tiny, like you're doing a little, not a little rotation. Yeah, I know that's hilarious. But you start to feel it in the triceps. I could feel it in my wrist a little bit, in my left wrist for some reason. I guess I don't know. Um, and then also, just you start to feel it like in your back a little bit up top and like in your shoulders. So it kind of is like the upper back plus your arms, and then your grip starts to go into it. So you really don't want to like squeeze it too hard. You kind of just want to have it in your hand and then just slowly like wrap around it and just have like a loose, like a not a loose handle, but you don't want to be, you don't want to be white knuckling it, or it's to the point where you're like forcing yourself to overcompensate for no reason. But we'll see what I decide to do. Because I know tomorrow I'm probably only going to be able to do wall ball if I'm lucky. I might have the opportunity to do jump rope. It depends on when everybody decides they want to come over. Um, I know that if I don't lift in the morning tomorrow, then I'm not going to lift at all tomorrow because I'm probably going to be too full. So I have to just be aware of my time in the morning and do what has to be done, you know, when appropriate. So, we're gonna do that as well. I'm kind of like pre planning for tomorrow at the same time as trying to figure out how I should operate today. And, just simple stuff. I just had some dinner a little while ago. Had some good pasta with homemade meatballs, homemade sauce. So that was nice. And I'm excited for tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of food, um, different homemade recipes. And I'm also excited that the month is almost over, so I can shave this atrocity off. I also need a haircut very bad, but that's a whole different story on its own. Um, so I will see about that. You you guys will know when all of that's done. It'll be pretty obvious. But you know, I'm just taking it easy. Today was kind of had like a down day for some reason. I just stayed in my room. I wasn't really feeling it. Not really sure why. Kind of just happened. And you know, every once in a while you have one of those days where you're just not feeling 100% yourself in that sense. Yeah, there's a lot that's happening soon. So I think I'm kind of trying to process that, as well as you know, continue talking to friends, family, meet new people, like all of that type of stuff kind of becomes challenging when you have all this other stuff on your mind. So, I'm trying to take it one step at a time to my best of my ability, but sometimes your thoughts get to you, and you kind of just have a bum day, or you just hang out and don't really do much. So, today was one of those days where I just hung out and watched a bunch of different like conspiracy videos or whatever on my phone. So, um, that was kind of funny, but it nothing bad. Just thought it was funny that like some of the stuff I was looking at is it's a little crazy. Um, you know, the the world is wild. We know that. So yeah, there's something for everybody to watch. Um, and so yeah, I'm just keep on pushing through. You know, feeling a little bit challenged right now, but like I always say, guys, if you are feeling like you're, going against you have some sort of challenge, and you don't think you do it, you don't think I think you could still try. There are so many people that have overcome great obstacles to go on to do what they want to do with their life, and do great things, as well as keep fighting the good fight, keep moving forward. I'm doing the same. um, you know Keep pushing forward, don't quit. That's not what we're here for. And with that being said, I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna close off the rest of my night, past the next few hours, and I will see you all very soon.